Boogity boogity boogity, let's go races. Saturday Night Lights at Halfmoon Motocross Park on the gate in the 25 plus amateur class. I've been riding motocross almost 2 years now after a 17-year break. Starting to feel real comfortable. Looking forward to putting together some of my fastest laps ever out here at Halfmoon Motocross Park. July 19th, Jacksonville, North Carolina. Boogity boogity boogity, let's go racing, boys. A little slow over the gate. Hot jump out though. Trying to stick to the inside here at the inside gate. And that's how you break your pinky, boys. Seriously, I'm not realizing it in real time right now, but I definitely just broke my pinky. Unfortunately, punched that barrel, sticking to the inside there. And for those tracking at home, I did only make it 9 seconds before breaking a bone in this race. Not as bad as Austin Forkner's 2023 season, but not great either. So we're going to be suffering through a little bit of arm pump in this first moto, literally first moto of the day. You're going to see a fresh prep on a couple of the lifts out here. They had the track out particularly nice this time. Halfmoon, just an incredible vibe out here. Love racing under the lights at sunset as we are here, and then the second moto is going to be under the lights at nighttime. But it's probably starting to settle in right now that my hand doesn't feel totally right. I definitely knew I punched the barrel. Honestly, it's a miracle I didn't flip over the bars or at least somehow lose control of the bike when I did punch that barrel, because it turned my bars all the way sideways. Nonetheless, I'm pretty psyched here, ripping behind my good buddy Ethan Bischoff. He rode up with me to the race this past weekend. He's trying to run it in on the guy in the red kit right there. We're just going to be pushing. I mean, it's the first moto of the day, so we're all just trying to see what pace everyone's running. Can you make a pass or not? Line there going to the middle. I need to start taking that inside here, not jumping that step down. It's a little loose on the lip. This tabletop, super fun little jump here, small roller, super drifty, kind of sandy section right there. You want to get on the gas, but then the back end starts sliding. These boys in front of me are battling tight. Probably going to see that I'm going to start getting dropped just a little bit. That's okay, because like I said, I've only been racing about 2 years. I mean, honestly, I moved up out of the Open D class maybe a little quicker than I needed to or necessarily should have. Nonetheless, I mean, I want to race the fast guys, and I was out here for a race with Ethan. It was probably 2 or 3 months ago now, but he beat me every moto a solid 10, 20, 30 seconds, something like that. I mean, I kind of kept him within eyesight, but he definitely checked out on me a little bit here. And the one thing we proved for sure is we can definitely at least keep up. I mean, I guess I'm now really starting to see and note the importance of those hole shots, because we got kind of a group of 4 of us right now, pretty much all running the same speed. Really difficult to make a pass. So if I just got a little bit better jump out of that start, maybe not punch the barrel, probably be looking a little bit better there. Finally tried the inside for once and lost a little traction on the front end. Definitely lost a little bit of time there. Like I said, probably going to get dropped just a little bit here. All things considered, these had to have been some of the fastest laps I've ever put down out here at Halfmoon Motocross Park. Having an absolute blast doing it. Super fun track, and watching this back, it really brings me back to when I was super new, coming back to the sport. I mean, scared of catching air at all. And I was talking to my buddy Brian Brown. Of course, when you're starting the sport, you got big ideas for where you want to be and stuff. And I mean, honestly, I'm right where I wanted to be, jumping all the jumps out here on the track. So I vividly remember coming out here, first night race I came to, I didn't even catch any air, watching these guys hit the finish line. I'm like, I want to do that, you know, that's sick. But my buddy Brian told me, he's like, dude, just wait till you get to a track where you can jump every jump and you're just not having to brake or anything, you're just flowing the whole time. That's what we're out here doing it. We're doing it in races. I mean, it's just a super sick feeling. little bit of drama unfolding up here ahead of us. Number 755 and the red kid on the blue bike has gone down. He's got that electric start push button though, so he gets back up rather quickly. I did note that he was down. I started pushing. I was hoping to maybe make the pass, get up there on the podium. Unfortunately, wasn't in the cards. But we're turning on to our last lap here, and I can see him right there, and I know my buddy Ethan's only right in front of him, so a small mistake or something, I might be able to make pass. Definitely going to try to push as hard as I can this last lap, despite the arm pump. And, I mean, you know, like I said, I knew my hand hurt at this point, but I don't necessarily know that I've probably broken my pinky, and it's kind of the top joint on the pinky and also where the pinky meets the hand, so it's like kind of my whole hand hurts. Don't really go to assess the damage until after we get off the track after this race, and that's more so to just explain what's about to happen in the first race of the night show. Man, they had this track so good. This was probably the best conditions I've seen for a half moon night race out here. The lips were caked, some of them kind of soft, some of them hard packed, good variety. Landings were all pretty solid. This landing started to get a hole in the middle towards the end of the night, but it was sick. Like I said, first moto of the day out here putting on a little bit of a show. Took only 9 seconds, I broke a bone. I mean, we out here doing it, you know what I'm saying? And that was Moto 1, so we're going to be moving on to the night show. I don't even jump the finish line there, so yeah, I think by this point I'm definitely feeling it, that my hand is not doing great. Boogity, let's go racing. 25 amateur and 25 plus expert on the gate here. Going to the inside once again. Going to try not to punch that barrel. Falling in behind my buddy Ethan Bischoff. I got two guys on the inside of me getting pushed to the outside, even though I want the inside right here. Going sideways over this jump, a little bit sketchy. It's dark outside, y'all. Some lights out here. It's just so sick, man. There's an absolute vibe to this. People grilling out, eating hamburgers, watching motocross highlights on Peacock in the pits. I mean, there's nothing like Saturday night lights at Halfmoon. Again, this is actually my third moto of the day. It's Moto 2 for 25 plus amateur. By this time, I'm fully aware that my pinky's broken and that it hurts. But I'm also right behind these guys, so I figure I'll try to push a little bit, hit that jump super nice. Unfortunately, send the step down a little deep. Whiskey throttle, send this roller into the woods. I'm lucky I did not seriously injure myself there. Thoroughly humbled by that, and I got one theory. I got a lot of theories. One theory is if you ride hurt, you get more hurt, and that's all I'm thinking about. That's why I don't even jump the finish line right there, because I'm so like thoroughly humbled. But running the tape back, basically what happened right there is the last jump on that straightaway is a really long kind of blind step down, as is, just blind because it's a step down. You can't see the landing until you pop off the lip. I guess I sent it a little bit deep. It's dark, so it's kind of hard to tell that I'm going a little bit too far. But because my hand hurt so bad, when I landed, I accidentally twisted the throttle, and I wasn't like really using my hand. It was just kind of like on the handlebar and went down with me, twisted the throttle. So whereas you're supposed to stop before that roller and turn left on it, I actually jumped like 20 feet off that roller straight instead of turning to the left. Really almost went into the woods like full whiskey throttle. I actually got my right foot down on the brake because I wasn't able to get my fingers open. Honestly, benefit of hindsight, probably pretty dumb that I even kept riding after that. Definitely liable to get yourself hurt in situations like this, but I did not end up running my other moto of the night because I knew just not totally worth it. As you see, I didn't even jump the step down that time because I'm like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me, can't get fooled again. As always, I appreciate y'all tuning into the channel. Look forward to catching you on the next video very, very soon. Until then, peace.